So in this video I want to talk about just a review of the trades I currently have in my portfolio. I'm not going to talk about silver against the Australian dollar because I've already talked about that in a previous video, so I'm going to start with gold against the Australian dollar. Now upon entry it's actually moved in my favor, which is good, and it's showing a very classic kind of breakout pattern. So my plan is to actually add to this position if it continues to break upwards in my favor. So I'll be keeping a close eye on this and really just holding for the moment. And the next trade I want to talk about is gold against the Hong Kong dollar. Long gold against the Hong Kong dollar. Now, I actually was considering closing part of this position just due to the fact to give myself a bit of room to have the gold against the Australian dollar position on, and also due to the fact that gold has actually received a fair bit of coverage recently on the media, which is, as a contrarian, is not something I love the idea of, but I still think it's in its early stages, so that's not too bad. At the end of the day, I didn't end up getting out of my position, more due to the fact that I was personally just didn't have the time or didn't dedicate the time to trading as much as I would have liked to. So I am still in the position, and how I'm thinking now is, well, it's not really moved too badly, so I'm actually going to hold on to this position unless it starts to break down a little bit further, then I will get out of the position. Now the next trade I want to talk about is the short Australian dollar position that I have on. Now, once again, I probably should have gotten in around this area when it started to break down. I didn't, once again, likely due to the fact that I haven't been spending as much time as I should managing my portfolio, just due to starting a new job. I wouldn't add to this position now since it's already made such a big move in such a short time. I'd like to actually see it bounce back up to the 0.7-ish, hit the resistance here and show some weakness, like it's going to come back down, before I actually add to the position again. So that is that position. The next position I want to talk about is the long US dollar against the Swiss franc. The US dollar has actually been broadly strong, and I'd actually want to add to this position if it breaks above the previous high. That would kind of indicate that this downtrend has truly been broken. And I also would want to see a broad strengthening in the US dollar against other currencies and not just the US Swiss franc. That would be a bullish sign to me and kind of be my signal to increase my position in the US dollar Swiss franc. Now the next position I want to talk about is the bearish broken wing butterfly on the SPY S&P 500 ETF that I had on. Now it's not really moved in my favor since entry. It did for a while and then it's bounced back up. Now I still have around 60 days to expiry. It's expiring on the 30th of September, so still a fair bit of time. I'd actually want to hold this until around 45 days to expiry, so another 2 weeks. If the price is still not really in my favor, then I would probably look to adjust the bearish broken wing butterfly to a traditional butterfly, thereby recouping some of my losses and reducing the risk on the trade. I wouldn't really be considering anything else at this stage, so that's the plan. But we'll see how it all unfolds. So that's just a quick summary of the positions I have on at the moment, and we'll see how the following trading week unfolds. Thanks for listening.